Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Tonight, it's a matchup from the NL Central between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Kyle Hendricks, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Number 17.
Stepping up to the plate, number 17. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Russell has it, and there's one away. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games, last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
In is Joey Votto now. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's hitting .429. 2 of those hits were for home runs. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. Nothing in 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Votto is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
Hendricks has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind it because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Bryant back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 7.
Coming to the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High chopper to third. Bodie is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Sonny Gray will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Softly hit toward the hole. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come over the heart of the plate in any meaningful position, because he knows he's going to get a lot of swing and miss.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good curveball there. Clipped the outside black for a called strike. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, I know they dropped the first 3 games of this road trip, but you got to find a way to shower it off. I always said that when I left the field after I took that shower after the game, it's got to go down the drain. That game has got to go away. They find themselves in a new series right now with a chance to redeem themselves.
Digging in now, Chris Bryant. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees, but on the edges right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Cubs are down in order. Still no score. Now batting, Aristides Aquino. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so.
Number 44.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he misses with it. 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
The 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And the Reds get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Into the box now, Jesse Winker. 0-1 the count. A 1 pitch on its way. Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. Winker tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Bryant is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
At the plate, Freddie Galvis. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. No score here as we play inning number 2. And it's 1-1. Working for the punch out and the offering. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
he still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing.
And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Had to go a long way to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track data. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 120 feet to bring it in. No doubt that grab saved extra bases. And that brings up Scott Schebler. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count. The 2-0 pitch. And this will be fouled away.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Schebler even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Schwarber is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for Cincinnati. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rizzo. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season. No doubt about that. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. High pop-up. Suarez moving to his left. He's got it 1 away.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's take a look at third baseman Eugenio Suarez, one of the more underrated players in our sport. Big time power from the right side, ability to crush a hanging breaking ball. Also soft hands at the hot corner. Very reactionary down there, and a strong arm.
Standing in, Victor Caratini. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 6th, the center fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Winker has a play. And that's the 3rd out. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. And we are tied 0-0. Ready now, Tucker Barnhart. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's a .314 hitter. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
1-1 to Tucker Barnhart. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
The 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Bryant. 1 out. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. So coming to the plate, Sonny Gray, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Popped straight up. Russell calls for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 17.
Now at the plate, number 17. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope,
looked like a breaking ball that time, but it never came back down.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
1-1 to the Reds leadoff man. The 1-1 home. Grounded to third. Bodie scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Here's Addison Russell, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Russell, a native Floridian, he was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
You know, I know this guy isn't the superstar everyone thought he was going to be when he was drafted in those high rounds, but he has had a solid big league career.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Schebler is right there, 1 down.
Batting it, the third baseman, David Bodie.
Standing in, David Bodie, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. And he misses again, ball 3.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
The 3-1. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
So stepping in, Kyle Hendricks. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he is in there.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
So runners at first and second here with one away. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 52 for him thus far. And the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead. And as we take another look at that one on Show Track, the story behind that home run was speed, and the speed with which it was launched off the bat. Didn't have a ton of height on it, but 113 miles an hour, an impressive exit velocity.
Now batting.
Here's Javier Baez.
Javier Baez.
And that misses for ball one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
3 runs already home here. In for strike 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
Ready on 1 and 2. And he got him.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. Ripped down the line. Well, this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielder. Galvis on the slide. What an outstanding play to end the inning. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. 3 complete from Wrigley Field. It's 3-0 Chicago. Leading off the inning, Joey Votto, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
2-1.
The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead with the curveball, strike 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
0-2 the count to Suarez. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
Oh, that's out.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 19th home run for him on the season, and the Reds have cut this to a 3-2 game now.
Well, they were a lot more comfortable up 3 than they are now, only up by 1. That just goes to show you one pitch, 1 2-run shot, and the entire complexion of a game can change just like that.
Now batting, number 44.
Into the box, Aristides Aquino. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. A ball and a strike. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. This is skied out toward right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Loved the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Stepping in now, Jesse Winker, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hot shot down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. He's in at second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Standing in now, Freddie Galvis, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Ripped down the first base line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard to third, and that is through into left field, a base hit, and they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
In now, Scott Schebler. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Breaking balls in there that time. 1-1.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Right side, but it's well foul. Line to the right side. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And that'll bring in the go-ahead run from third. It's now a 4-3 game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
At the plate, Tucker Barnhart. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
Three and 0 now.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So here's the Reds pitcher, Sonny Gray. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The batter, number 17.
Ready once again, number 17. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Four runs here in this half inning. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Lifted the other way out to left center. Hayward on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Reds 4 and the Cubbies 3. Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Two and 1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the height into the bleachers and gone. Solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo, and that's home run number 48 on the year, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. The 1-0. And it's fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Line drive, base hit.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern. And part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those here we go again thoughts out of his head.
Coming to the plate now, Jason Hayward. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First offering on its way. Hit down the line at first. Taken in by Votto. Galvis over to Votto, and they're able to get them both.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Into the box now, Addison Russell. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
The third baseman, number 13.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Digging in to try it again, David Bodie. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
Into the box, Kyle Hendricks. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's set. The 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
When your starter has a rough start, you'd like to give him some time to get out of trouble. But that's 6 runs he's given up in the early going. You have to wonder how much more time they're going to stick with it.
Digging in once again, Javier Baez. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Two balls and no strikes.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Hendricks on second. Schwarber on at first with 2 down. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 42 on the season, as this is now a 5-run cushion. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby deal. A ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Tyler Mahle answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Mahle. The batter.
In now, Chris Bryant.
Chris.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
All even now, 2-2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Mahle, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was selected in the 7th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
A runner on first with 2 away. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping into the box, Joey Votto. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
1-0 the count. This is pulled into right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the Reds get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Stepping in now, Eugenio Suarez. And he lays off there, 1-0. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. The 1-0 delivery. And he fouls this one off. Hopped up. Rizzo is there. 1 away. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. At the plate, Aristides Aquino, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First offering on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Into the box now, Jesse Winker, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Grounded down the 3rd baseline. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Now to the plate, Freddie Galvis, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The center fielder.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first-pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box, Scott Schebler, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. One and one, here it is. Line to the right side. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
Catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
So a runner in scoring position with two men gone. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Schebler at second with two down. 3-1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
And that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with two out. Striding into the box, Tyler Mahle. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Still even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is popped up. Bodie has got it, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Cubs lead it 9-7.